My name is Jefferson Japhet Aku. I'm a TV producer and a documentary filmmaker, and this is my story. Okay, how I got to where I am. Over time, after I graduated first, I graduated as a computer engineer, and when I was done with my school, I saw that wasn't my field. So I decided that I saw myself writing all the time, and that is not engineering. That should be either script writing, screenwriting, or journalism. So I had this passion for broadcast. So I decided to go to run internships in different organizations. So I started with NBC, National Broadcasting Commission. I did 4 months of intensive training there as an intern, and then went on to study media and journalism. I did a certificate course on that because of the passion I have for what I wanted to. Then went on to understudy in War College, now Defense Academy, and went ahead to study in one of the film schools in Abuja, HDFE, High Definition Film Academy. And I studied acting, and then I went back to study directing, went back to study producing, and did an internship. Went ahead to study filmmaking as a whole. And after that, not to forget, I also did internship with IT, industrial attachment with Dunamis Television. And after my industrial attachment, after a year, they called me back. And though I prayed about it and I said I wanted working with Dr. Pastor Paul Enenche. And then I was about getting a job with PRTV Jos. That week I prayed and I said I wanted working with Dr. Pastor Paul Enenche. I don't know how it's going to be, but I want to work with him. The day I was about to be handed the letter, I went to PRTV. That was the day I was called in Dunamis to come over. And I was like, okay, God, did you really answer my prayer? And I said, I now told God that I dare you, in 7 days, if it's you, then they should call me back. They called me back 7 days later, on a Saturday, 2 p.m. I was to resume work, and I received a call. The call was like, Japhet, are you okay? I told you, Mom C is looking for you. That's Dr. Becky Enenche. And I was like, okay, that's a confirmation. I didn't come till December 12, 2012. When I came, immediately I resumed. They handed me a letter and asked me to mount the television. And I've been a broadcast engineer for a very long time, close to 10 years now. What pushed me into computer engineering? You know, when we are growing up, we want to be scientists. All of us want to be scientists. We make calls like, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be an engineer, I want to be this. And I saw myself constructing projects. Like we did an antenna that we tapped a then DSTV was not that rampant. So we'll create a little cover of pots and then put magnets and put wires, and then we'll connect to our television. Then we'll be tapping somebody's DSTV. So we're that creative, and I thought, okay, I'm supposed to go into engineering. So I went into engineering, and in the process, I wasn't having that passion to do engineering. I was always writing stories. And then every project they give me and defense that I have to do it in a dramatic way. And some of the lecturers will tell me, why not you go for film? Why not you go to theater arts and all that? So from there, I hid into their advice and I said, after graduation, I'm going to go into that. So I went, when I'm done, I have to start again to do journalism. Like I said, I have to start a course in journalism. Yeah, my parents, everybody was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Was like, okay, is this one okay? Or does he need a guidance and counseling specialist? But right inside me, I know what I'm passing through. I know what I'm envisioning. So my parents were like, are you sure that is what you want to do? Are you sure that's what you want to do? They kept on asking. And to an extent, they have to stop sponsoring so that it will not be like they stopped me, but it's because of financial constraint. That's why I couldn't go. I have to work with their what they're telling me to do. But I went further. I went to a school and I started teaching. Whatever I get, I sponsor myself. So they were all surprised and they saw the passion and they said, okay, let's leave him and let him do whatever he wants to do. First is those people that are scared to follow their dream. Well, see, your dream actually is a pivot. Whenever you have a dream and there's no how that you're not going to follow it. One way or the other, you're going to go out of it, but you're still going to make sure, but it's going to be late, but you're still going to follow it. So my advice for them for anyone, is to look for the path that is suitable for you and follow it. And once you look for that path that is suitable for you, everything will go smoothly and fine. You will not lack resources because that is the direction that you are supposed to go. And you will not lack wisdom. So follow your dreams. Okay, you see, unemployment is one of our basic issue in Africa or in Nigeria as a whole. But I see a lot of people who graduate and are happy, even get masters, and they're like, I don't have a job. The truth is, if you find someone to learn from, that person is going to help you build a skill that is an attachment to your BSc, that is an attachment to your master's, and that will give you a job. We must not wait always for the government to give us a job. There is no job that right now that the government cannot give us a job. So we have to go learning from people. Whatever I want to do, like I said, I wanted to be a filmmaker. Of course, I had BTech, but the fact is, there's no job on BTech. What I needed to do for anybody to call me is to start doing internship, connecting myself with people, doing free jobs for people. And then went to MBC, did a free job, went to War College, did a free job and study under people who are well experienced. And when I'm done, that's the connection, that's the network. They started calling me for jobs. So we cannot sit and say and wait for government job. We cannot sit and say parents have to sponsor us first. Somebody needs to give us 5,000 naira before we start a job or before we start a business. We just need to do it by ourselves. My advice to every youth out there is look for someone who knows what you want to do, who is in the path of your dream, and learn from that person. That is your network. That is your stepping stool